and I gave you that quick little quiz that we did, a little assessment about government. You guys have been learning about government for a long time, right? For what, like 2 or 3 weeks? For quite a while. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to turn to someone sitting next to you, and I want you to talk to them about, maybe there's 2 people, or you guys can pair up 3 ways right here, and talk to your table partners, and I want you to talk about what you guys have been learning in government. Maybe you talk about the project that you did, maybe you talk about your favorite thing that you've learned. I want you to go ahead and just kind of, because I know we just finished language arts, so I want us to start to kind of wrap our brains around government a little bit. So go ahead and turn to your partner and talk to them for just a minute, and then I'm going to let you share with me what your partner said, okay? Go ahead.
So what do you think about government?
Class. Awesome. So I love what I heard as I walked around and listened to some of your conversations. They were really good. So why don't you raise your hand if you'd like to share maybe what your partner shared with you or what you shared. Yes?
That she was a judge.
She was a judge. She was running for judge? Yeah, what does that mean?
Where the judge makes laws.
Okay, good. Yeah, awesome.
He said that he would take out all of the things that are wrong. He was a
Governor? Oh, running for mayor? And he would do what?
He said he would take out all the bad things that were in town.
Good.
And he would help the poor.
Oh, awesome. Anybody else want to share what their partner said? So have you guys been learning about like making rules and laws and what a mayor does and what the president does? Have you talked about that?
Yeah.
You guys have been learning about that, right, for quite some time. That's good. Well, today we're going to take it a little bit deeper, and I shared a little bit with you a few days ago when I was here that we're going to do that together. So today we're going to focus on 2 things, okay? The first thing is I want you to be able to name, when we're done with our lesson, I want you to be able to name the 3 branches of government. Now, hold up a minute. Some of you might actually already know the 3 branches of government, and that's okay. You're a little bit ahead. But if you don't know, you're going to learn today. And by the end of our lesson, hopefully you're going to be able to tell me and share with the class those 3 branches of government. The other thing you're going to learn is you're going to be able to tell me what those branches of government, what do they do, and maybe give me an example of a job that goes with that, okay? So that's what you're going to be learning today. We're going to be talking about the 3 branches of government. And to get us started, we're going to watch like a little video to kind of give you a little bit of an idea of what the 3 branches of government are.
Let's see what you know about the 3 branches of government. Question 1. Which branch of the United States government is responsible for making laws? A. The judicial branch. B. The legislative branch. C. The executive branch.
Okay, so let's pause it here. So I want 1 finger if you think it's judicial, 2 for legislative, or 3 for executive. So give me those fingers. You can either hold them up high or you can put it down low if you don't want anyone to see it. I can just see it if you want. That's good. All right. Let's see. It looks like I see a mixture of different fingers. It looks like people say 2, and I see 3s. I see 1.
Answer is B.
Good.
Great job. Question 3. Who reviews laws in the judicial branch? A.
Judicial.
Congress members. American citizens. C, court judges.
All right, think about it. Is it Congress members, American citizens, or court judges for judicial? All right, I see a mixture. I see lots of 3s. I see a couple 2s. I see a 1. I see mostly 3s, I think. Let's see.
Yes. The answer is C.
Yay!
Use laws to make
You
sure.
want to draw something that will help you remember what this word means. So when you think of branches, what do you think of? A tree. Okay, good. A tree, like the tree right here in the middle of the room, right? So we think of a tree when we think of branches. So what do you think would be a good drawing to help us remember? Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so you put the check mark on the paper, which is perfect too. Remember, this is your drawing, so there's no right or wrong way to do it, as long as it helps you remember the word, okay? So a representative would be like, for example, Aubrey, come here real quick. So let's say that we were all really frustrated and we wanted to tell Mrs. Simonovich that we all wanted longer recess time. But we can't all go to Mrs. Simonovich's office and be like, we want recess, we want recess. I mean, that would be chaos, right? That would not be good. We would get in trouble. So instead, we would send a representative or an ambassador, and she would go to the office. And she would knock on Mrs. Simonovich's door, and she would say, "Hello, Mrs. Simonovich. I am here to represent the 2nd grade class of Mrs. Casaro. We would like to implore you to please give us longer recess."
Yay!
And she would be the representative, and then Mrs. Simonovich would say, "Sure, because you're so cute, I will give you too." Branches of government are that you can tell me what their job is, and that you can give me an example of someone who works for each one. You don't have to write every single thing that's on here on your. We're gonna write in the middle here.
So we're gonna write like the little balance thing.
Okay, so why don't you work on that while they're drawing? Okay, that way you're working on something.
Here, how about you do the balance thing?
So now you have to write, what does the president do?
Here's the balance thing.
What does he do? Where's your paper?
Makes the laws.
So what does the president do?
City council.
Exactly, carries out the laws.
So I'm gonna do the
And so quickly is we're gonna do an exit ticket. And I know you guys have done this before, but just as a reminder, what that means is this is kind of your ticket to go to lunch. I'm gonna give you a piece of paper and you're gonna put your name on it for me. And I'm gonna ask you a question. And I want you to try to answer it the best that you can. And when you have finished, you're just simply gonna put your ticket up in the air. And myself or Mrs. Casaro will come around and get it from you. Let's see. Now, these are questions that we might not have necessarily talked about. I really want you to really think about why this would be. Why do you think, so this is a you think answer. Does that mean there's a right or wrong answer?
No.
No, not necessarily, right? Why do you think we have 3 branches of government? Now remember, you do not have to write the question on your paper. You're just going to answer what you think the answer is. Madden, do you need one, sweetheart?
Yes.
All right, so put your name on your ticket, and then I want you to just answer the question the best you can, and as soon as you have your answer, you can put your ticket up in the air, and we'll go to lunch, okay?
Wait, what was it?
Why do you think we have 3 branches of government? Why don't we have just 2 or 1 branch? Why do we have 3 branches? What's the reason that we have, why do you think we have 3 branches?
Collecting the exit ticket?
Yes, getting the exit tickets. And go ahead and line up for lunch. Good job. Thank you for being patient. Thank you, Miss Sapphire. Thank you